Hey everybody, thank you for watching Eureka Springs channel. We're coming to you live from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Eureka Springs channel is here to help celebrate all the good people, the good places, and the good news that's happening here in Eureka Springs. And every Wednesday at 5, we come to you with another show to showcase a nonprofit, a business, or an individual who is making a difference here in our wonderful little piece of paradise in Eureka Springs. And I want you to be sure and subscribe and like and follow us to keep up with all the good things that are happening. And you can also look at our vlog, which is eurekasprings.com. If you are not on social media, you can do it there. During the broadcast today, if you have a question or a comment that you want to make, just do so in the bottom under the comments, and we will try to get to your questions. If not, we'll have to make sure that the people that we're interviewing will get back to you and answer those questions along the way. So today, without further ado, I'm going to bring onto the screen, we have Miss Sue Hopkins, who is really, I think, just a grand wizard here in Eureka Springs. She has made a lot of things happen, in particular with a nonprofit called People Helping People. And so hopefully today, by the end of this broadcast, you're going to find out something really wonderful that you might want to be a part of and help out. It's a great program, a great nonprofit. So if you guys will welcome to the screen, Miss Sue Hopkins. Hi, Sue.
Hi. Good to be here.
I called you the Grand Wizard, and I think that I think that you are. People helping people has been around for a long time. I believe you told me this is the 30th year. That's a long, good run. It's wonderful. So for people that are listening today, fill us in on what is People Helping People.
People Helping People, we have been here in Carroll County and in Carroll County only for the past 30 years. And the only thing that we do is help people pay for their prescription medications. We help them with their diabetic supplies. We help them with their medicine. We help pay for their copays. And we're very unique. We're only in Carroll County. There are 6 pharmacies in Carroll County, and every single one of them participates. So if you use a pharmacy in Carroll County, we can help you.
Love that. I love that. So, I mean, the statistics are grand. I mean, it's almost overwhelming when you look at the needs of the gap in care for people for their medications. How does one get involved and get a hold, we'll tell about how to get a hold of you later, but how does the logistics work for someone to take advantage of the services that you're giving?
Well, if it turns out that you need help with your medicine, and we find a lot of people need help, and when they go to the drugstore and suddenly they find out their medicine is $30, or sometimes they find out that it's $100 or even more, and then they say, oh, I can't fill my prescription, I have to leave. Then sometimes the pharmacist will tell you to call us. We have signs plastered all over the pharmacies in the county and with our phone numbers that say prescription assistance. And quite literally, you can pick up the telephone and call Roberta Kirby at Mercy Hospital. And she does a quick application over the phone. She talks about if you have insurance, what kind of about your income and what your situation is. And we don't have a formal form to fill out, because we've learned that people need their medicine right away. If you need an antibiotic, you need it immediately. So we've tried to help you immediately. So if you call Roberta, she can, then call the pharmacy. She'll call the pharmacy and price the medicine. And then she'll talk to the pharmacist and will authorize our paying for it. Sometimes the clients might pay a little bit. Sometimes people have insurance, and insurance can pay on it a little bit, and then we pay the rest.
Pay the gap.
Yeah, and it's that simple. You just call Roberta. Roberta calls the pharmacist, and sometimes the turnaround time can be 10 and 15 minutes to get help.
Wow. And I can tell that let's just talk about that, because this year, we're here in this September the 1st. Do you have any sense of where you guys are at and how many people you've helped thus far this year?
I do. Yes. So far this year, we've spent almost $8,000 paying for prescriptions, and those numbers only go through June.
That on
And
June, yeah.
yeah, and then we've already helped fill 370 prescriptions. But
Wow.
last year we spent $26,000 on medicine and
Wow.
filled nine over almost 1,000 prescriptions.
That's
And
incredible.
so we're expecting that to happen. Actually, the need, because people were getting the relief checks, we were kind of surprised the need was down for a little while, but it's already bumped up this last
Bumped back up.
go around. It's coming up, and I think unemployment benefits might end like
Sure. A lot of
at the
things
end
are
of
shifting
very
right
soon.
now.
Yes,
A
we're
lot of things are
expecting it.
shifting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me some examples of, just from a perspective that you're in, some of the stories that, give me an example of how, some stories about people that have been helped by you guys, if you don't mind.
Well, well, I know often we wind up helping when a baby is born.
Hmm.
A lot of times babies don't have any health insurance to begin with. They don't have their Medicaid yet. The paperwork is delayed. And I can even remember a particular instance when the doctors in the hospital over in Mercy wouldn't discharge the baby from the hospital until the family had the medicine.
Oh,
And
wow.
they didn't have the money for that medicine. So, we helped pay for that, happily
Yeah,
helped pay for that.
definitely.
And,
Definitely.
and I can think of another gentleman who got air evac'd, had a heart attack, got air flighted over to Fayetteville, and then he had to apply for Social Security disability. And that takes about 2 years for a lot of people. And in
Yeah.
his case, it took 2 years. He wasn't able to work during those 2 years, and he had no health insurance, no help whatsoever for his prescriptions. And we
Hmm.
actually helped him every month pay for about three or four medicines. And we did that for 2 years. And
Wow.
the most fun part about that is that
Yeah.
after he got his back pay from Social Security,
Yeah.
on Christmas Eve, he came down my driveway and knocked on my door and handed me four crisp $100 bills to help because he was so happy with all the help we'd given him for those two
Yes.
years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, I can just, I can't, I'm sure that that's a couple of stories out of hundreds
Oh,
over the
yeah.
last 30 years. It's incredible what you have done. You have a pretty active, great board members who are really a big part of this picture that are making things happen. And I know a few of them already, and really great people who really are listening to the needs of our community and serving in so many different ways. And you, my dear, you started this whole thing. What really did inspire you? What brought you into the fold of making this happen 30 years ago?
Oh my goodness.
Where was that? Where did you get that?
Actually, 30 years ago, I was working as a medical social worker over in Berryville, and there was an organization called the Carroll County Resource Council.
Hmm.
And it was made up of the health department, it was our guidance, the hospital people, Meals on Senior Citizen. Lots of organizations were involved with that. And their task was to identify needs in Carroll County. And single parent scholarship came out of that need. Ozark
Yeah.
Transit came up. But the one need we really identified was people were not able to pay for their medicines.
Yeah.
So that is when we thought, hey, maybe we can do that. So it came out of the Carroll County Resource Council. And
Yeah.
I was luckily on that original committee. And I remember when the day that we all met with every single pharmacist in Carroll County, and they
Oh,
all were
wow.
on board with it. So it was great.
Wow. Well, you and the rest of the people along the way have certainly made a difference in our county. I wish that every county had enthusiastic individuals like you to make all this happen. And all this is, I guess, all of this is all individually funded. I mean, you're raising these dollars all by yourself.
Oh, well, originally we had a budget of $300, but now,
Oh, wow.
yes, now we have a budget of we spend at least 2,000. We can spend 2,000 a month easily.
Easily.
Yeah. So we've had grants. We've gotten them from the Carroll County Community Foundation.
Oh, good.
We have an annual fundraising letter that we do. We have a
Yeah.
great little booth at Hobbies and Homestead. We call it the Flamingo
Oh, that's
House.
cool.
And so we like people can donate to us for items to put in the booth. And then that's turned out to be very
Yeah.
successful for us as
I
a
think
fundraiser.
I think a lot of the locals are used to the pink flamingo. But tell us a little bit about how that works. I think
Oh,
it's such a cute fundraiser. What
well,
happens on the pink flamingos?
oh, well, a long time ago, we used a flock, which was we took our, I don't know, we had about 100 pink flamingos, and people could request that we put them in their yard for a donation, and people would put them in their yard for a birthday party or an
Yeah.
anniversary. So we used to flock people with those flamingos. But we got over that because those flamingos were really hard to get in the ground. But we did that
Oh, I'll
for a
bet.
number. We did it for a number of years. So
Yeah.
now we say it takes a flock to help
It
everybody.
helps a flock to have a body. Well, you've got some great opportunities. For those that are listening today, there are some wonderful opportunities coming up this month for you guys. You've kind of teamed up with one of our local businesses. Fill everybody in on what you've got going on that we can all participate in and have a good time while we're doing it, fundraiser-wise.
For the entire month of September, on every Thursday at 5 o'clock, we're going to be out at Gotta Hold Brewery. They have a great outdoor venue. The outdoor brewery yard is about almost an acre, and it's very, very shady. We're going to have music. There's a stage so that they can be away from everybody. And all of the tips on those Thursdays will go to People Helping People.
Love it.
And we're going to have a really fun event tomorrow with Mark Hughes. That'd be Thursday, September 2nd.
I heard about that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be great. Mark Hughes, our mask maker extraordinaire, is designing unique masks that we're going to model, and then we're going to auction off those masks.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so all the money from the masks will go to People Helping People too. And
I love it. I love that idea. I love that. At some point in time, hopefully we're all going to get to the end of this, and maybe we can have another, just a mask burning. I'm looking forward. I'm trying to remain hopeful, but in the meantime, this mask parade party sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
this week, correct? Is it this
It
week?
is. It
Okay.
is this week. It's September 2nd. And we're
All right.
even inviting people to bring their own masks, invent their own
Good.
crazy mask.
Love it.
And we're going to give prizes to two of the most interesting, fun masks.
Yes. So every Thursday in September. Then I was looking
Yes.
at the schedule that you sent me. I love. I mean, on the looks like on the 9th, you've got Captain Sparky and Friends.
Yes.
I'm gonna just read that off if you don't mind. The 16th at 5, we've got the Eureka Springs duo Scott Thompson and Don Matt. Love them.
Actually, they're not the ones coming. It's going to
They're
be
not.
20.
Oh, it's.
It's going to be 23 North is coming.
Oh, okay. 23 North.
Kind of,
Scratch that.
sorry
New
about
update. New update.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
on the 23rd, is it the Hoff brothers?
Hoff Brothers.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Bluegrass.
And then on-
Bluegrass.
Love them. And on the 30th, you're still going to have the Tiny Dinosaurs? All right. So this happens every Thursday, month of September at 5 p.m. at Gotta Hold Brewing. I love it. I love it. That's going to be a lot of fun, and it's all outdoors, and people just love that. And the Gotta Hold Brewery is so fun, and everybody just loves the beer. So lots of great fun for you guys. And we appreciate, I know you do, Gotta Hold for doing this. They have been such a
Yes.
good leader in the community to do that and help people
yeah,
out.
They have.
So, for those of people that are not getting out quite yet, maybe not a little apprehensive about things, you still got other ways for people to give. So tell us about how you do that.
Well, we have a great post office box that you can mail donate a check anytime you want. We would love that. P.O. Box 243, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, 72632. You can call us if you've got some lovely items you'd want to donate to our Pink Flamingo booth, too.
There you go. Good deal. Well, I love that. Now, on this particular phone number, Sue, this number is for general information, whether it be for people that want to give or they're looking for information about how to get involved. It's sort of a blanket phone number for everybody to call, correct? It's a catch-all.
It is a catch-all, and more importantly, it's the number of people call if they need help with their medicine.
Got it. All right, very good. So, if you guys want to give, either you've got several options here. I would recommend the Gotta Hold route, but I love the P.O. Box option too. For people that are watching us from out of state, your dollars would not be better spent anywhere else than to helping out the people of Carroll County. We would appreciate your donation to People Helping People. Just mail your check in to them at the P.O. Box there. Sue, I just want to say thank you again for
Thank you.
being such a wonderful part of our community. Really a worthwhile cause. And one of these days, I pray for the day that we don't need people helping people. I mean, at some point in time, hopefully we'll all get it all together and get it right in our nation. But until then, I am thanking God every day for people like you who are making the difference. So just thank you for being the visionary 30 years ago and for pulling everybody together to make this happen. We celebrate you, and we celebrate people helping people. And anything we can ever do in our community to help you guys out, let us know. And I applaud all of your board members, a great group of people.
Yes.
And,
yes.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming today and to tell us a little bit about your organization and hopefully get the word out about people supporting you.
Good. Good.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Melody, so much. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you later. So you guys, you know, this day and time, I mean, so many people are hurting. There's so many uncertainty for everybody in their lives. And this is just one way that you can make a difference for a lot of people is to donate to People Helping People, help bridge the gap of care. They are making a big difference, and we are just so grateful to them and for Sue and for all the people there. So we appreciate you watching us today here at Eureka Springs channel, and we appreciate you sharing this segment with people within your circle to help get the message out about all the great things and all the great needs of our particular area. Thank you for watching us live today. Please share this broadcast, and we appreciate you watching us. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.